Our content holder includes two parts. We have the main content, then we have the widget. Let's get back to our code and let's see how we can organize them. So this is our main content. I'm going to give a class for this. Let's call this as content. And after that, I have the sidebar. I'm going to give a class for this. I'm going to call this as sidebar. Let's save that. Now let's start styling directly for the content holder. I'm going to give a class for this one too. So class content holder. Okay, so let's copy this content holder here, and style.css, I'm going to create a comment content holder. Okay, so inside this, say content holder, I want the background color to be a selected color. Okay, royal blue. I'm going to select this one. So if I get back to my browser and if I hit refresh, you can see that everything changes now. Okay, but we have some spacing here. So let's right click and click on inspect. Let's see what is that. That is the margin of the H1. So we need to work with that one too. So let's get back to our code. And now that I have had that, so what I can do is I can directly go to content. I can select this one in my style dot content. I'm going to specify the width. See, my container size is 1000 pixels, so I'm gonna make it like 75% and 25% of the sidebar, and 75% will be my content. So I'm going to set this as width. So I'm going to set it to 700 pixels, and I'm gonna put the height as auto, and let's give a padding of 25 pixels. I'm going to give a background color to white color. Let's save that. If I go back to my browser and hit refresh, now you can see that we have a nice place to display our content. Let's get back to the code, and what we'll do is I'm going to select this content here. I'm going to say that inside this I have a H1. I want the font size to be around 1.5 em. Save that. Let's get back and refresh. Okay, that looks a bit big, and now I can change the font family as sans serif. Save that, and if I get back to browser, okay, that is looking good. Now I need to customize my main content, so I'm just going to copy this, and inside this I have P. So I'm going to say font family is sans serif, and I want the font size to be small. Save that, get back to the browser, hit refresh. Okay, that is looking good. Now what we need to do is we need to set the sidebar on our right hand side.